Aries, welcome to your love reading for January 15 to February 15, 2018. I wish you all a very happy new year. Hope the year started off very, very well for you. I would like to thank you for subscribing, liking and commenting on my channel. And for your support, I'd like to thank all the wonderful subscribers that have booked in for private readings. This is a general love reading. It is, if you would like a personalised reading, then follow the link below and you can have a one-on-one personal reading just specifically for you. This is a general reading. Also listen to your sun sign, your rising sign and your moon sign for more depth and added information. Okay, so let's have a look here at what's going on for you in the next 4 weeks from January the 15th. The first card that I've got here for you is the Fool, and for me what I'm hearing is it is about new beginnings, it's about changes. Generally what I get is they're telling me that there's a lot of change coming for you, Aries. It is going to be a 4-week period of change, of bringing in newness, of really allowing that change to come in and move it on. The more we hold on to change and resist it, the harder it is going to be on us, and we do get dragged through the process anyway. So by embracing it, understanding it and moving through it, you will move through it a lot faster, because there is a lot of change in this 4-week period. There is new beginnings. It's about you having faith in the change that's coming about. I feel like for those of you that are in a relationship, there's changes coming about within that relationship. And it's your ability to work with those changes, communicate, to strengthen the connection, to strengthen the bond, to strengthen the relationship. A lot of those, for some of you, the changes that are coming in are going to be changes actually on the structure of the relationship. Whether you stay together, whether you don't, whether you work it out or whether you don't, it's going to be a real turning point. It's about having faith in what's happening around you. There's going to be some challenges within your relationship, and it's about going with the flow, understanding why those changes, why those things are coming up, what needs to be reviewed. So rather than sweeping them under the carpet, have a look at them and really try and talk them through. Okay, for some of you it is about coming to a decision that this relationship isn't working, and it's about moving away from it and understand that it's about new beginnings. It's about new beginnings, and it's about having faith in moving forward, in having those new beginnings come your way. For those of you that are single, this is quite an exciting card, because it's about becoming aware of your situation, where you are at, and having an understanding or a knowing of where you want to go. So it's about you deciding where you want to go, what you want. As far as romance, as far as a relationship goes, what you're looking for, what you want, you are now ready to take that step, and move forward. For some of you, I feel like you've already met somebody. You've already met somebody, and it's about having faith in taking this relationship and moving forward without taking with you the baggage from the past. Go light. Leave the baggage behind you and just travel lightly into this relationship and view it for what it is, okay? View it for what it is. I feel like for you, Aries, there is going to be some sleepless nights. There is going to be some processing. Memories are going to be stirred. Decisions are going to have to be made. So for those of you that are really reviewing your existing relationship, it's going to be a time of really working out what it is you want to do, how much faith do you have in making those changes. Some of you, the relationship will hold strong. Some of you, the relationship will not. But it is going to cause you angst. It is going to cause you sleepless nights. It is going to cause you to think a lot about what it is you're doing. For those of you that are single and have met someone, you know, you may sort of think, well, what am I doing? You know, I'm really getting back into a relationship after I've been hurt in the past, and that's going to keep you awake. But don't dwell on that too much. Leave the past in the past, which is here. You know, these are in the past. These are things that are coming up. A lot of these things that you're concerned about or worried about may never come to pass. They may never become a reality. They may be simply things that you're creating in your head, but you are going to have a period of time where there's going to be sleepless nights, where your sleep is going to be broken. You're not going to have a restful sleep through things that you're processing. A lot of them are self-inflicted, self-created. So really try and work that out. You're going to have a lot of, so what I'm seeing in January for you, Aries, is that there's going to be a time of inner battles, inner conflict. It's all about you. It's about what's the inner turmoil that's going on in you, and you need to identify what it is that's going on, what you need to pass to allow to pass through and be released, what is relevant. There's a lot that you've learnt from your past that is the getting of wisdom. You are wiser for it. You have gained experience, and so you can then better move forward. But there's a lot of things that just need to be released that will come up and cause you to, have your sleepless nights. But it's about releasing. So if you're in a relationship, it is about reviewing, it is about communicating, it is about changing some things in the relationship that you weren't happy with in the past, that in order to move forward need to be changed. Different things need to be put in place. For those of you that are single, it's about, if you are the Aries that have just met someone, don't allow the past to come in and affect that. Be aware that it is things, your inner demons from the past that need to be released, okay? Inner battles, inner turmoils. For those of you that are single and looking for someone, it is really about being persistent, keep looking, keep going out there, I don't feel like there's that sort of energy around you for this 4 weeks. I think this 4 weeks is really about your heart space and working with what you've got, and working out what direction you're going in, and don't stubbornly hold on to things that have happened in the past, because that's the past and it's not necessarily that it's going to come forward, okay? You've got the Death card, which is in reverse, and to me that's a clear indication that if it was the right way up, well, it's endings, which is allowing new beginnings, but it's in reverse. So for me, what they're telling me here is that, what are you holding on to, Aries? What are you holding on to? Is it necessary? It really is. Some doors are best to just close and move on, and allow you to move on. And that is, an extra card came out for you, and it's about, the Three of Swords, which is about betrayal, which is about deception, which is about hurt. It's happened in the past. It's not happening now. It's in reverse. It's happened in the past, and it really is about releasing it. There's an ending, it's ended, it's done, it's happened, and so it's about dealing with it, and that's what might be causing you your sleepless nights. But it's about dealing with it and releasing it and moving it on. Deal with it. If it's happened in your inner relationship, then discuss it, talk about it. Let's see how it can be resolved. If it has happened to you and you're single because of it, then close that door, release it, let that hurt go and repair. So this next 4 weeks for you, Aries, is really going to be one of reviewing and healing and releasing past heart, love, hurts and betrayals, and shutting that door so that you can better move forward with new beginnings. So it's a bit of work for you in this next 4-week period. And this is for some of you. It's not for all of you, okay? But this is what's come through. So it's obviously come through for those that need to hear it, for those that need that healing and need to hear that sort of information, Okay, it is going to get better, but it is about, and how quickly it gets better is about how quickly you can close that door. Okay, how quickly you can close that door. All right. I've pulled a card for the Oracle of Visions for you, and it's about, you know, really looking at the past, you see, and releasing it. Right, if you need to write it out and release it, then do that. You know, write it out and release it that way. But really think about and process what's going on for you. You know, what you want to bring in, what you want to release. Really take the time to study it, to look at it, to think about it, to go for walks, process it, work through whatever it is that's happening for you. Okay, you know, this is all part of the healing process, Aries. So, you know, don't look at it and think, oh gosh, this sounds terrible. It's not. There's no terrible, there's no difficulties. It's all about learning. It's about reviewing, and it's about releasing so that we don't store it and we don't create blocks, so that when you do meet Mr. Right, or Mrs. Right, it's going to flow a lot better. You're going to connect a lot better, and you're not going to bring all this baggage with you. So use this time effectively, because it will pass. Don't fight it. Let it go, because it's done. Okay, really, really let it go, because there's new beginnings for you, just waiting to come forward for you. So do the work, you know. Do the work and get rid of it once and for all and move it on. So I wish you a speedy 4 weeks, a productive 4 weeks, where you can really review and move on to improve, if you're in a relationship, to improve it and take it to the next level, or to release it and move on to better horizons. And if you're single, work on releasing the hurts of the past so that you can allow new things to come in.